Hey everyone, this is Jose32 and this is 366 days of cards. I did try to post a video earlier for 366 days of cards by Mr. Card Medicinable, I believe it was, but it was really bad quality. Nobody was liking it, so I removed it and I'm replacing it with this. Also, as far as yesterday's video is concerned, I accidentally flashed all 3 cards apparently, so if you guessed, the guesses don't count. If you didn't guess, you didn't miss out on much because, well, they don't count. So, you really didn't miss out. I apologize for the bad quality video. From now on, if you do want a guest star and you do want a video uploaded, make sure it's a good quality video. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on this deck, the Ascal playing cards by the Angel Playing Card Company. I've been trying to find more. I can't find any anywhere. This is what the front of the box looks like. It says Casino Special on top with an Angel Ascal with a star, gold star behind it. Then it says playing cards on this ribbon. Poker size, plastic coated and embossed for smoothness and long life. Then there's a spade pip here on the bottom with an A in the center of it and some more details. And then you've got a spade pip, diamond pip, club pip, and a heart pip in all 4 corners. Looks pretty nice. On this side it says, there's some sticky stuff on here for some reason, but it says Angel Playing Cards Manufacturing Company Limited, Japan. On this side, Casino Special Ascal, made in Japan. The top, it says Casino Special, and I think it says Ascal underneath there, I'm not sure. Just assuming because that's what it says on the bottom. Casino Special Ascal. And in the back, there's basically nothing there, just a bunch of lines for writing details about the use, when it was used in a casino, when it was and whatnot. These ones were not, they're brand new. And there's a seal on there which is silver and blue, and it has a spade pip with the A on it for Angel. And there's also a couple of angels on there. I don't know if you can see that. And there's a window on the bottom to see the cards. These are from a cruise ship. Not sure which one. And here on the flap it says Angel Company Limited Manufacturing Made in Japan. Or something like that with a symbol underneath it again. And as you can see, the flap is quite different than what we're used to, but kind of cool. You can make use of it. Again, these are really hard to find. If anyone knows where I can get any cards from the Angel Playing Card Company from Japan, please let me know, because I'd love to get more. They make cards specifically for casinos and cruise ships. Casinos basically, and they don't sell them publicly, not like the United States Playing Card Company. They don't sell these in stores. Can't find them on eBay. I was lucky to find these ones on Lee Asher's website, and he doesn't even have them anymore. So this is basically what you get for this deck anyways. The back is polka dots, and it says Pacific on there with an anchor on it, like a ship's anchor, boat anchor, and there's some Japanese symbols. Azakini, do you know what that says? Because I don't know what it says. And you might be the only one that knows what it says. So Azakini Magician, if you know what that says, please do tell, if you can read that. The other side is the exact same thing. It's mirror imaged. As you can see, it's also borderless, full bleed, whatever you want to call it. And it doesn't fan the greatest, at least at the moment, but it spreads pretty nicely. And it tends to work a little bit better if you play with them. If you break them in, it fans a little bit better if you break them in and play with them for a while. Like it says, it's plastic coated, but it's also embossed, so it looks almost airless and finished, but it's not anything like that. It's just plastic coated. Court cards are fairly standard, as you can see. They're not the same as USBC, but they're similar. Same with the number cards. Here's another court card for you. And a couple more court cards. Again, they look very similar to USB-C, as you can see. The Ace of Spades looks like this. It says Casino Special on top, Ascal, Angel Company Limited, Osaka, Japan on the bottom. And then you got this really nice spade pip, really big. It has an A for Angel or Ascal, whatever it might be, with a star in the spade pip. And then you got angels and stars all around the spade pip. It's really nice. And it says Casino Special on top. And a couple of the angels on top are holding wands with stars on them, as you can see. That's pretty cool. And this deck has no jokers. I'm not really sure what's up with that. But there is no jokers. The cards do handle, you know, decently for what I've used them. Finish and stock looks pretty good. And like I said, it spreads pretty nicely. Fans, not the greatest, but not bad, I guess. I've heard a lot of good things about the Angel Playing Card Company. These might not be the top in the line playing cards that they have, so they probably have better ones. I was looking on their website, angelplayingcards.com, and they have, yeah, that's not a bad fan. Sometimes fan's decent, sometimes not so much. But anyways, they do have a whole bunch of different brands, if you will, like a club poker, casino poker, etc., etc. Like I said, I'd love to find more, so if you know a casino, oh, that's a bad fan. That's a pretty bad fan. If you know a casino or any other company that has these on like the website, be sure to pass it along so I can check it out. These ones being plastic coated, I think, are not the best that they have to offer. But I'm definitely interested in getting more from them. Again, today went on a bit of a shopping spree, bought more cards, including plastic coated Modianos and Raminos from Italian playing card companies. Some mini Modianos. And a few decks from MERS 67. Can't remember what. Sorry, can't remember what. And I don't remember what else. There was a few things I got. Oh yeah, I also bought a Super Mario deck of cards on eBay. Very happy about that. I was wanting one of those. There's 3 different versions on there. Only one that I like because it's got white borders and it's mirror image and it looks like a rider back almost. And Super Mario. Who doesn't like that? And I've been buying cards like crazy, so there's going to be lots of reviews coming. Be sure to check out a few new things on Kickstarter. I might as well mention. There's a couple new decks on there that is on Kickstarter you should check out. There's the Bicycle War of Currents deck, the Dogma deck, and the Core deck, which is based on Iron Man. And that one looks pretty interesting. They all kind of just started off. They're looking for people to help fund. So make sure you check them out. Just go to Kickstarter.com, search for playing cards, and you'll see all the latest playing cards that they have. Some of them are kind of crappy. The ones I've listed, I think are pretty cool, and you should check out. Also, Big Blind Media is pre-selling Carnival Inferno decks. Fury 11 has a new Heritage series of decks, 4 decks. There's Acorn backs, Lotus backs, Automobile backs, and Nautic backs. I'm really excited about that. I always like Heritage series and vintage designed by bicycle decks. So I'm really happy about that. Diamond Jim Tyler's website, djtyler.com I believe it is pre-selling new Doomsday decks in Blood Red. You may be interested in that as well. Like I mentioned, I think I mentioned Big Blind Media's website is pre-selling the Carnival Inferno decks. HouseOfPlayingCards.com is pre-selling a new Verve luxury deck, Elan Rouge, their first one. It's from the same guy as the Mana playing cards, so check that out for sure. BeDeceived.com is still pre-selling mystery decks if you want to get any of those. And also on Kickstarter, you might want to check out the Ultraviolet deck. It's a nice deck as well. And if you are interested in some mini decks, I know that Illusionist is still selling mini ghosts, and cardsformagic.com or .co.uk, whatever you prefer, actually has the Diavoli mini decks, the Alchemist, Alchemist X, and Phoenix decks. I took the liberty of ordering them for myself because I was really looking for them. And as I mentioned before, illusionsdefined.co.uk, you can get the new Defined decks, pre-order them there. You can pre-order yellow bicycle standards and a variety of colors of bicycle maiden backs. You should check that out. That's illusionsdefined.co.uk. Also out now some new decks, including the Bicycle Phantom deck, which is from the same people as the Bicycle Enigma deck, I believe. I know cardsformagic.uk has it, and BM Poker World has it, but not the one I jack. Also, there's a new Apollo deck out, Bicycle Apollo, in blue. They had one out previously in red. You can get that. I know BM Poker World has it. I know the one I jack will have it, and I always recommend him. Other than that, I got mini decks coming of a variety of kinds. I've ordered some. I found a website from Spain called naipszaca.com, and I got on there some Grimaud's, which are French playing cards. Also some Spanish playing cards, which I'm interested in checking out. A deck of Piatniks, and also a couple of decks of Dal Negro playing cards, which is supposed to be a good playing card company from Italy. So I'm really looking forward to that. And check out bentcastle.com. I think that's what it's called. They sell a few different decks of cards that are pretty interesting that I've ordered. One is the Pippoglyph deck, which is based on Irish or Celtic legends, if you will. It's based on Celtic stuff. They also have the Pegleg Pete's decks of Royal Rogues. There's two different colors, and they're a pirate-based deck. And they also have the deck of the Living Dead. Again, two different colors, and they're kind of like a zombie or death-based. And they're pretty cool looking. They're not USPC, but they are supposedly pretty good. I will be getting them and reviewing them in a couple of weeks, hopefully. And I found the mini Black Tiger deck on Wizards HQ. Not exactly sure the website. Like I said, I found on eBay Marianos and Raminos and mini Marianos, all Italian decks. I'm looking forward to. I also bought a couple of vintage decks, like a Royal Caribbean deck, a Playtime mini deck, and a French deck. And also, I found some Kennedy cards, which I was really looking forward to getting. And they even gave a discount on them, so that's awesome. And that was on RubyLane.com, which sells a lot of collectibles and vintage stuff and antiques. And I just searched it on Google and I found it there. And every time I search for something, I find something else. I keep ordering more stuff. Crap. I keep ordering more stuff, and yeah, hopefully I'll stop for a little while now. Hopefully David Blaine's decks that are coming out don't come out right now. There's always more decks coming out, which is kind of annoying. I know that 311's supposed to be releasing a Rebels deck. No details on that yet, or when it's coming. Thought they were going to release it the other day, but they didn't. They surprised us with the Heritage series. David Blaine's got a new Split Spades deck coming, a Silver Edition, and he's also got new White Lions coming. Not so when, but probably soon. I know that Big Blind Media's got a couple other decks they're working on. No idea when they're coming. Dan and Dave got a new Fulton's Ace Casino deck coming. And Illusionist, I don't know what they're doing, what they're working on. Haven't heard anything about them in a while now. And I can't think of anything else. But I do have a list, so I can double check. Just bear with me, and I apologize, this video is a little bit long. I know that coming soon also from Big Blind Media is Carnival Death Head's Carnage Edition, which is a paper stock, cardstock, red backed version of their plastic Death Heads deck. That came out a few months ago. It should be coming out soon. And there's all sorts of other decks coming out. Just too many to talk about. I know that A4 Cards is working on U-Deck, the Harlequin series. And they finally shipped out my Vortex decks, so I should be getting those soon. I know the Bicycle Playing Card Supplies website, bicycleplayingcardsupplies.com, I believe, which is from the UK. They got a new deck coming out, the Timeless deck, which has got a time theme to it. It's pretty cool. I know that mymagic.net, mymagic.com, sorry, which is Mireya Deeds website, it's got 2 bicycle leaf backs based on vintage decks coming, a red and green deck, and also Bicycle Archangels, also based on a vintage deck. And another deck coming out from rsvpmagic.com, the Dark Deco deck, which looks pretty interesting. There's also the Bicycle Red Asura, the Blue Toon deck, and etc, etc. Also a Hornet deck. You can find out more about all these decks on a4cards.com or unitedcardists.net. And that's all I've got for you for today. I apologize for the lengthy video. I'm not sure why I'm listing all these decks, but I am. So now what I'm going to do is, we're going to do a new draw. I'm going to select 3 cards. I'm not going to flash them, hopefully. And I'm off camera, you can't see them. There they are. I didn't flash. And let me tell you that there is both red and black cards in there. Cards or card, whatever. And they are all in the middle somewhere. Somewhere in the middle. They're not low, they're not high. And that's what I've got. Hopefully I didn't flash anything the second time around. Apologize again for the really long video. If you want to guest star, make sure you send me the video, the link. And I'll see you next time.